happening. We are happening. I gotta go get the reactant. Okay, I got a stream outside running. Do the barns later. Hello, Janie. So, and Vista's here too. Alright. I'm not 100% folks, so it's not going to be long this morning because I'm not 100%. Oh, unless the caffeine kicks in. Maybe if the caffeine kicks in, it'll save me. Maybe it will. It's not going to be very exciting here this morning, folks. I'm so tired. Oh. Oh. Do you like the tie-dye shirt? You can see the glow on my face from the tie-dye shirt, eh? It's bright. It's actually a really nice tie-dye job. Deb's good at it. That's the dog footprint, which I've been told. I didn't know. I worked on the store yesterday too much. I'm dead. It's so hard the first run through. There's so many problems. I'm so frustrated. So frustrated. I'm so close though. Like I'm so close. I'm so close. It's this first run, eh? Getting through everything. It's like I'm so sick of redoing things. So sick of it. Because it's like, it's bad the first run through, folks. It's. I'm cracking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cracking. I'm cracking. It's because I'm so close right now that I'm cracking. And it seems like it's been dragging on forever, and in my world I haven't accomplished much, because it's like, for the amount of effort that I've put in, I should be like way more advanced than I am right now, but it's because of so many things wrong, so many things. So I'm here this morning. I'm not very cheery. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put a little cheery face on and be all happy fake for you this morning. I'm not grumpy. You can say I'm a little depressed because I'm not happy at the point that I'm at for the amount of work I put in. I think you could say that. That's where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna bullshit you, folks. It's like, that's the way I feel right now. I went and got feed yesterday. The truck, hello Inga, the truck is sitting outside with 40 bags of feed. I gotta go get the feed out of the truck and put it into the garage. That's what I have to do. I have to unload the truck today. So, and I think the little male in the garage is gonna go back with the flock today. So, I think that's what's going to happen. Thank you, Anita. I'm hoping it's going to be great. I'm really hoping. I'm putting a lot of work into it, and I still got a lot more work to go yet. A fan sent me this from a store. See that? There was a store on the internet that sells these things, and then the fan sent it to me. How nice of them, eh? And they sent me a t-shirt too that goes with the shirt. I'm playing with the prices, Inga, because I'm trying to figure out how to do things. Right now, they're all ridiculously low. And they're making no money right now. Every price in the store right now, because I did some things yesterday that just, like I said, I'm frustrated. But right now, I'm not kidding you, like, I think on a t-shirt, there's $1.97 profit. It's bad right now. The pricing is totally screwed up. So if you just want to buy stuff at a really good deal, right now is the time. But I'm not making no money. I'm making nothing. Like I think on a coffee mug, it's $1.50. No, I didn't reduce the pricing because I made a mistake. And it's like, I got to go through and fix it. It's like, it's a mess. I didn't want to tell anybody about it. But thanks for letting everybody know that there's a fire sale on right now. No, Janie, because there's a mistake right now, Janie. I remember I told you earlier in the stream how frustrated I am. So, well, it's because yesterday I went in and there's a tool to use for bulk pricing changes, but it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. So it's like things didn't work out, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I quit, and I went and laid down on the couch and watched a movie. I set the prices, and I'm trying to decide what to do on the prices. I'm trying to think of what's reasonable, because you know it's all about raising money for the show. So it's like, you know, that's the problem I'm having right now. I'm torn, folks, on what's reasonable. Maybe you could tell me what's reasonable. You know, maybe yeah, that's what you could tell me. Let's have a Saturday morning board meeting here on the Duck Adventure, and you tell me. European size duvets? I'm sorry, Inga. That's all they have is those three, twin, queen, and king. Just get a king, it'll fit any bed. So are we going to have a board meeting, folks? A corporate board meeting on the Duck Adventure here? I would welcome your input. Am I going to get any input? I'm asking input questions. This is input questions right now. I got a question. I'd like answers. Okay? I don't know ADHD here, folks. I just asked a question. The initial prices were a bit steep, so I shouldn't try to make 45%. So what should I make, Inga? Tell me. No, like we're trying to raise money, okay? So, how much? I'm trying to raise money for the show so that the show pays for itself to a certain degree. Nobody's given me one number yet. A number followed by a percentage sign. The numbers there right now are 17%. 17% gross, okay? So like a $10 item, it sells for $11.70. Okay, we're at questions. Holy mackerel, folks. If this was a board meeting, I'd be throwing rulers across the table. Nobody's answering me. Okay, I mean, nobody wants to answer. Nobody. What? Hello? Is the mic working? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Well, the sales were going. The sales were happening, but there were. I have not done yet, Inga. Like, I haven't done the big push and telling everybody, please buy. I tell you what, let's do this, folks, because I'm okay. I'm gonna do this right now. Know what I'm gonna do? Let's do a poll, all right? Because I think that's the best way. We'll do a poll, okay? Because people don't seem to be able to answer me this morning. Okay, well, it's like I'm dealing with like a whole bunch of, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. I'm gonna do a show. A show. I'm gonna do a question. Okay. This way nobody has to say anything, and you can just click your little buttons, and we'll do this here. Okay. There's nobody. We're trying to raise money. This isn't about like what you call it. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right. Okay, you're gonna have to refresh your page now. Go refresh your page. Okay, folks? We're doing a poll. Go refresh your page. I hope you're listening. Are we listening? Everybody F5. F5, everybody. Come on. Get with the program. I need you to vote. I'm just going to sit here and say vote. Vote. Everybody vote. %40 would be nice, Ron, but the prices get really high because it's a premium service because there's no inventory. It's one at a time. That's the problem with this, folks. It's like, it's not like when I bought the shirts myself, you know, and I bought bulk and then I could do like a smoking deal, like $34 and including shipping, Canadian, like, you know, and I made good money on the shirts. But the problem is I had to buy like so many shirts, and I'm still sitting on shirts actually, from that deal. It's like when you buy like 100 at a time, the price goes really, really cheap. But when you're doing one at a time, like when you go online, you buy one single shirt, it's like they charge a premium. It's like one shirt cost, single shirt, the base price is $15.99. Okay? US dollars. It's US pesos again, you know? That's the problem. It's one-off stuff. We're doing one-off, you know? So like, it's not like when I buy shirts. And then I gotta ship them, which this year I'm not planning. I'm planning on being real busy with ducks, you know. Well, I can vary, Inga, but then I gotta go through and actually I have to go through and like each item. But do you have suggestions? If you have suggestions, Inga, if you could send me an email with your suggestions, I would listen to it. I would consider it. I would think about it. I would ponder it. I would bounce it around inside my noggin. I am asking for your opinion. If you feel like you want to sit down an email and send it to me with your opinion, consider it because I'm really I'm I'm stumped. Leave it as it is. Right now, James, it's the price is as low as you can go right now. It's 17% right now. There's no money in it. Well, there's a little bit, like $1.79 on a t-shirt. Means I gotta be pumping out artwork all the time. I just be quit the ducks and just do artwork. and just hope everybody wants to buy duck artwork all the time. Make my living doing artwork at 70%. Screw the ducks. No, we'll just do a live stream show of me working on a computer all the time. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh yeah, Matt went from doing ducks. Now we just watch him in his kitchen on his desk doing artwork. And if we like it, we buy it. And if we don't, well, we just unsub. Oh, you're not going to send me an email, Linda? You're going to do it in chat? The high price items go lower margin? What? Okay, so the high price items, like give me an example. What? How much on the high price items? Like on a T-shirt, like go higher, and then but on the really expensive things, go less. Like a duvet. Because 30% gross on a duvet would make the duvet over $200, $250. Be a lot of money. Nobody would buy a duvet. Yeah, I know, but I'm not stocking the stuff, Tom. I'm not touching it. I'm just doing the artwork. I'll sit here and do ducks. Oh, that reminds me. I sent an email off to the guy with the encoders to see if I could get a deal. Let's see. I'm waiting for my emails are downloaded right now, folks. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, I gotta pay the. Damn. All right. I'm gonna have to. All right. They're not gonna bend any more than 2,200 for 4 of them. Guess I'm gonna pound the Visa card. Well, I was hoping to get a little more of a deal, but it's still a wicked deal. I'm gonna do it. We'll take advantage of it before they change their mind, because they were saying that, oh well, we could use it somewhere else. So, and I want to make sure we need them, because I'm going to hardwire the whole freaking property this year, because we're going to have so many ducks everywhere. We're not going to have a problem where, oh, there's no ducks on the streams. That ain't going to happen this year. Plus, we need permanent in the barn for the ducklings. So I can't very well have like no lagoon happening, because we're tied up in the barn. You know what I mean? So I gotta make an investment. What are we talking about in the chat, folks? Anybody having any conversations going on here? Are we listening? Are you excited? It is a very good deal, Vista, but I was seeing if I could get it for 500. Is what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get a deal. My gut will lead me. Where's my gut going to lead me? I don't know where my gut's going to lead me, Tom. I'm confused. You guys are giving me confusing signals. It is a damn fine looking shirt, isn't it? This is from Deb. Deb, I wish I had a link for her store. She sells tie-dye shirts. You could buy one of these. don't have a GoFundMe link on the night streams. Oh, I forgot to put it there, James. I totally forgot about it. See, I'm so focused, folks, on trying to do something here that I'm scattered. I'm not 100%. You know? That just shows you like how screwed up I am. I'm seriously, you know, folks, I'm seriously like, this morning I'm gonna put the link here because I just don't believe how confused I am. What are we at? Holy mackerels! Well, we're less than $100 away, folks. Well, that's just smoking. Oh man, thank you everybody. I'm afraid to say names because the screen is showing me names, but I don't know if I'm logged in and it's showing me the anonymous names, and I can't say their names because they want to be anonymous. I don't know. Okay, let me just, we're less than $100 away. My God, that is awesome, eh? Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, Matt, I shouldn't even turn the stream on. I'm so screwed up this morning. I'm so tired. Oh, cracking. Oh. Oh, man, I'm a mess, folks. Okay, what's going on here? Now this screen doesn't even. Oh, so what does the poll say so far? Oh, okay, why is the poll not showing me anything? Okay, that's bizarre. Well, that's really weird. Okay, I'm just logged in here unless something's screwy going on here. Why is it not showing me? Oh, you guys, a lot of these are high on the 35%. Oh, somebody voted nothing. I should make nothing. 35% is high, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't realize how 35% makes things very expensive. Like, that's like, I'm leaning towards 25, and that that's what I'm leaning, and on a high ticket items even less. I gotta go through and do that. That's where I'm leaning. Okay. But because, well, like, okay, what does that work out to? Let's just do a little math here. Okay, so if a shirt, if it's $15.99, don't forget this is US dollars too, folks. That's like, oh no, $75 for a shirt is the number I just came up with. I must have has little fat fingers on the keyboard here. Okay, so see, that's expensive. $24.60 US dollars. That's your looks good. Good morning, Stephanie. Your looks good too. Okay, so what's going on here? Tom got a message for me? What do you mean the Wi-Fi won't work for you, Tom? There's nothing wrong with it. I could use Wi-Fi in the barn. And I could put a new one in the garage. But like, I don't understand, Thomas. We have to talk because I don't understand why it won't work for you. Unless your service provider gave you a router for your new operation. There's really no spares here because I'm on a constant expansion. I'm constantly expanding. I'm going to melt the Visa card here today, though. I'm going to do a hit and run on the Visa card and buy some equipment for this year because it's a deal, and I'll never get a deal like this again, never. And it's a rock solid deal that it's good for the show. Because I got thinking, here's something yesterday. I got thinking, okay, if my service provider can't crank up my internet because he hasn't got back to me, he's getting prices and that. And if he can't fix the internet problem that we have here for speed, so that we can do 1080p, is yesterday I had a brain fart when I was the SIP settings. I don't know what SIP settings are, Tom. I'm that's Greek to me. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee though. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I had a brain fart yesterday. Okay. If even if he can't fix my problem with the speed, like if he can't get me up to the required 50 up, so that I can run 8 cameras at once, I can just downgrade the streams to 720p instead of 1080, and I can run 8 cameras at once here. No, because like really, I prefer 1080 because I'm a 1080 kind of guy, but 720, I know, James. Thanks for rubbing it in. But we could do like an outdoor stream, like the Magoon stream. You could do 7 or 1080, but like in tight areas, where like you're inside of a building, like inside the barn or something, you get away with 720. Yeah, but 720 with a good camera is not that bad, James. It's the camera that makes a difference too. But that's just worst case scenario. If you can't fix us up to the full blown. So, yes, Stephanie, I'm shooting for 8 live streams simultaneous this year. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for the total immersion effect of ducks. Total immersion. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm aiming high here is what I'm planning. I'm like, why not? Let's just do it. If we're going to do this, let's just do this. Because I've had enough of last year of the ducks not being in streams. No. Thomas, I never say no to equipment because I already have that equipment spoken for. I know where I'm putting it. I'm going to put it in the garage for that stream with some high decibel antennas on it, and then I'm going to take the one that's in the garage and put it in the barn, because I can't put that unit in the barn because it's got air holes on the top of it, and the dust in the barn will kill it. But the one I have in the garage has no air holes on the top of it. It's a vertical unit, and the dust don't get inside of it, so I can put that in the barn. It's safe for the barn. The one you have is not safe for the barn. So yes, Thomas. Yes, my friend. I will be more than happy to acquire your equipment you do not require. But I agree with you, James. 720, like on the Magoon, would look terrible. So you need 1080 outside, just for the clarity and the field of view, because it's such a big picture. Oh. They don't have rubber duckies, unfortunately. I'd have to buy those. I'd have to go and buy the rubber duckies. So. I got a headache right now, folks. My reactant's not doing any good. If you mail it just surface mail, Tom, the cheapest way possible, like the cheap way, like small packet air is the cheapest way to send it, because it's the weight. It'll be light. It won't weigh very much. And you don't need to put it in another box. All you got to do is wrap the box in paper. You know, it's already protected like crazy inside because they're foam packed. So if you keep the box and just, you know, even put a garbage bag and tape the crap out of it, so the garbage bag can't get ripped. You can mail it just that way. 720 by 60. You wasn't going to just do 1080 by 30. It's the same. You still burn through the same bandwidth. As soon as you go to 60p, the bandwidth doubles because it's double the frame rate. So, did anybody vote? Any more votes? I'm leaning towards 25%. Because I want to sell people, I want you to buy stuff to be wearing it. You're not going to put it inside another box, right, Tom? We're going to talk. Don't mail it till we talk, okay, Tom? Face to face. Yo, thank you for voting, Stephanie. You like this shirt? I like it too. It's bright, isn't it? There's a glow. There's like a teal glow on my iPhone screen here right now. I got a little bit of a teal color on my face. At least I do on the screen from the glow off the shirt. I almost don't want to wear the shirt because I don't want to ruin it. But I had to. I saw it today and I thought, oh yeah, look at that, eh? Nice and bright. Hmm? I like teal. Teal is one of my favorite colors. Purple, teal, right up there. Pink. I like those colors. Bright pink, actually. Neon pink. You know? Magenta's another good one. I like magenta. Oh, I like the colors that normal people don't, you know? Well, you know, that usually scares men around. They're like, oh my God, like, I wouldn't be caught wearing that color. Yeah, whatever. Go wear your camo, buddy. Well, let me just post the link here. Let me just post the link to Deb Store. Let me go. Hang on, folks. Just bear with me because I know how to find her link for her store. Okay? Where are you, Deb? Let me just get Deb here. She's got a link to her store. Where's her store? There it is. She's got 2 stores. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post them right below the video. That's what I'll do. That's what. Okay. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Okay. Here. I'm gonna put the links right below the video, so you can go to Deb's store. Okay. She's got 2 links, one on Etsy and one on eBay. Let me just go to the other one here. She does tie-dye shirts. She probably will do a shirt. She says she doesn't make them in bulk, that she does them one at a time. She doesn't do bulk. There we go. I have tie-dye shirts, and these are nice tie-dye shirts. She does a nice job. Okay, so I just put the links below. F5, F5, F5. Okay, don't forget F5. Let me just see F5, make sure it worked. It did. F5, make sure it does, okay? I just put both her stores below the link here. Go buy a shirt from her. You know? She sent me 2 of these. So there you go. But she doesn't make in bulk. And I know she does custom shirts. Okay? Let me close these tabs. Alright. Yeah, she's got... Oh, somebody else has a paw shirt on her Etsy store. A lady standing there with a dog wearing my shirt. She's made multiple of these. Well, they're not identical. Hers has got dark, All right, not really the same. It's just got a paw print. Looks like the same, but there is a lady on her store that's wearing a shirt just like mine. I felt special. No, I don't. Thanks, Deb. You just ruined my day. I thought I had a unique shirt, but there's a person on her Etsy store that is wearing a shirt just like this. Not the same, but it's very similar. So, I haven't seen the duck one. We're trending somewhere. We've got some idiots have shown up here. Why? Why do these idiots have to show up? Oh man, Saturday. This is what the problem with doing weekend coffees. These these people show up that just drive me nuts. Oh, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna get rid of some people here because I got a hunch they're just gonna be a problem here in the very near future. And yeah, it's good. It's right here. I'm getting rid of people here because I know that we're trending somewhere that we're getting some people that are just going to be a problem here shortly. I know it. As soon as they come in, and they start throwing the jabs below the belt, you know that it's going to be. They're just they're like how you say it, give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. That's exactly because it happens all the time. You know, they come in, they do that little bit of a jab below the belt. You only think, okay, and the next thing you know, they're over the cliff. I'm not gonna hide you, Tom. Don't worry. I just knew those two were gonna be a problem. Well, three. I just knew it. You know, we've been here long enough, folks. You know, it's the same routine. They have this. It's the same thing all the time. You just know. They show up and they just, you know, they can't just jump in and be inquisitive and you know, nope, gotta start dropping comments. Don't even know who they are. Is there anyone I can consult? What advice for Bonita? What advice? What on who to ban? No, I got that figured out. Who to ban? If I was more receptive to new arrivals, they wouldn't start trolling me. Well, no, Mr. Sevens. It doesn't work that way, Mr. Sevens. Is when you show up, do you start right off the bat being like smart mouth? If you start right off the bat being smart mouth, you get slapped up the side of the head and you're gone. If you show up and you're like nice and you ask, you know, like what's going on and you're like truly interested and you're not being like a little spoiled brat in your mom's basement, then you get treated like an adult. Act like an adult, you get treated like an adult. Well, a little bit of sarcasm, but that's like the humor of the channel, man. If you can't handle sarcasm, this is not the place to be. So there's a rule right off the bat. Sarcasm are elements of humor. Tom sent me a picture of a shirt that I can't find, and it was like uh, on anything you might have a question about, like questions on life. I could get a consultant. We need like a life coach. I need a life coach. Maybe I need a life coach. Tom sent me a shirt, a link, and it's the most awesome shirt, folks. But I couldn't find it on the website. They had every other shirt for sarcasm, but this one. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can pull the image up. I gotta show it to you, folks. It is so awesome. Where is it here? Let's just go to Tom. There it is. Oh, first one I pull up. There it is, right there. You're gonna love this shirt. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't get Tom's email because we don't want to give Tom's personal email address out, do we? That wouldn't be nice of me. So I gotta get the picture up here of the shirt. You're gonna love this, folks. Anybody that's a Duck fan, you're gonna love this. Okay, is it safe? Yeah, it is. Okay, this right here. I gotta make sure I don't get my own email address up here because I had to get a new email address. Okay, look at that. Look at that for a shirt. Wouldn't you love to wear a shirt like that one? But I went to the website, that dls-store.com, and I couldn't find that specific shirt. What do you think of that? Any feedback? But it was on that site right there, dls-store.com, okay? But I couldn't find that shirt. Found a lot of other sarcasm shirts, but I couldn't find this one. Is that cool? I really wanted that shirt. If I could have found it on the site, I would have bought it. It's got my name on it, I know, but I couldn't find it. Like I looked that whole store and I kept scrolling page after page, but that design, there was other sarcasm ones, but not that one. I like that one right there. You could wear it when you're teaching chemistry. You could, Stephanie. You could. I dare you to go to the site, dls.store.com, and search sarcasm. They've got tons of them, but I couldn't find that one. Maybe someone who knows what works and what does not work. I don't understand what you're talking about, Juanita. Are you talking like get some advice on the store? I'm asking you right now for advice, what you think. It's actually, Tom is saying, is late for supper. Don't call you late for supper. The day's over then. Today we're promoting other websites. Go to Deb Store for tie-dye. Go to the DLS for sarcasm shirts, okay? I need a bit more coffee. I'm starting to get caffeined up here. Okay. Oh, Vista. What? How did you find that shirt so fast? Well, there it is. But how do I buy it? Okay, so extra large. What comes in? Oh, navy. Oh, the navy. Well, yeah, navy's not bad. Oh, screen doing that. Okay. Sarcasm, elements of humor, graphics. Why is this doing this? Oh, I hate these sites and all these pop-ups. I just want to get the shirt. Oh, they got a whole bunch of different types of shirts here. Gilded, ultra cotton. I want regular cotton. Okay, in an extra large. Add to cart. Will they ship to Canada? Extra large. Navy. Oh yeah, they got a Canada one. And of course they don't do, oh yep, they do PayPal. Okay, why can't I just go to PayPal checkout? Okay, I'm gonna leave that screen open. I don't know, this one, continue shipping method. See if it'll let me do this. Oh boy, it's $8 to ship it. Okay, how come it can be PayPal verified, but there's no PayPal option to pay? How can you be PayPal verified when there's no PayPal way to pay? That makes no sense. Does it? They want my Visa card. Yeah, like, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm obviously missing something because I don't know how you can be PayPal verified and I have to give you my Visa number. I'm just looking here. Okay. They're just long johns. I'm not naked. Cool it. Relax, women. I'll check that. I don't use Google that often. I usually just rely on you, Vista. You send me links and then my everything's settled. How's Doug? Doug's doing great. Doug, are you up? Are you sleeping on the couch? Come on in, everybody wants to see you. Cam is getting low. What do you mean Cam is getting low? I love these cryptic comments. It's the regulars that are doing it to me right now. Doug, come on in here. Everybody wants to see you. They haven't seen you in a while. Come on, dog. Come on. He was so good. He listens so well. Doug, do you want a treat? I already gave him 2 duck feet this morning. Come on. People want to see you. All right, we got a dog. There we go. There's the dog. Hey, Doug. And he doesn't even care. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Yesterday, I went into M&R Feeds, folks, and I was going to give you a special stream, but the little dog left. It had already gone home because Joey at M&R Feeds got a new puppy. And it's very cute, and he really likes me. But then again, all dogs like me. But when I got there, the little puppy had already gone home with his kids. Yes, Doug. Look at the gray. Oh, yeah, I will show you something, folks. Look at this. See the gray Doug's getting? He's got gray on his eyebrows now. Look at this, right there. Okay, Doug, hold still. Right there. See the gray? He's getting old. He's starting to get markings on above his eyes. He's already got the gray on his face, but he's starting to get old. Poor dog, eh? They live such a hard life. All right. He's getting old, folks. Oh, but he's so cute, eh? This little dog, they couldn't believe how much it liked me. But it's all about the way you treat them, eh? And I have a way of I have a way of making dogs urinate in excitement. I have to be real careful. I get them so excited they pee. Especially female dogs. I have that effect on female dogs. They do. Male dogs not so bad, but female dogs, I can get them whipped into a frenzy that they pee all over the floor. Jack pees when he sees me too. Oh, that's nice, Jack. I'm glad I'm not staying at your house. Dog sense when you're an alpha and when you're not. Well, Virginia, this little dog, they couldn't believe how it was just going nuts. It was crazy. It was sucking on my earlobes, and they were like, "My God, that dog just is going crazy over you." And I was like, "Yep, that's my effect on dogs. They know that I'm a dog person. I am a dog person. I'm not gonna lie. I love dogs, but this little dog is so cute. Not the kind of dog I would get, and certainly not the dog I would pay that much money for. But it's a little tiny. What is it? 9 weeks old, pug. So, little black thing. They call it Vader, but he's just so cute. Puppies, eh? Just puppies. Just so yesterday I was going to do a stream at M&R Feeds with a little puppy sucking on my earlobes because it just goes crazy over me. But it had just left. So yes, Jack. Pugs are cute but useless. They've got lots of problems. Lots of problems. They've got breathing problems, cooling problems, uh, uh, intelligence problems, skin issues. That's another one in Virginia, specifically around their face. Uh, they got lots of problems, but they're they um, they rank number 5 on a scale of 1 to 5. They're number 1 for every problem you can think of with a dog. And he's like, Joey's telling me, yeah, 1 to 5. They're number 1 on all the problems, so they're the worst. But number 5 in cuddly. Okay. Uh, so, but you'll never guess what he paid. I crapped when he told me what he paid for the pup. I was like, I crapped, man. I can't even get my head around that. I just can't. I can't. It's like, can anybody guess what he paid for his puppy? Are we focused enough for guessing? Oh, Virginia nailed it. Virginia nailed it. Virginia's bought a pug before. I'm sorry, folks. I can't get my head around that. I'm, you know what? When I grew up as a kid, and you know, a lot of you here are my age, and dogs were free. How the hell did they turn into a gold mine? You know what I mean? Like, especially like you know anybody here, us old timers, Heinz 57. Do you know those dogs? You know the ones that are just bred with everything. That could be anything cross. Now, like a Heinz 57 is some kind of elite breed that's $1,000. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, the world has gone right over the edge when it comes to dogs. Well, at least Western culture has, like completely right over the edge. I don't understand it whatsoever. Uh, you know, I don't understand it at all. I'm like Doug's a Heinz 57. He's got 3 breeds in him. He's just a mutt as far as I'm concerned. He was probably an accident. Just figure like we're a Catahoula leopard dog and a Saint Bernard and a Rhodesian Ridgeback got together. Like, that wasn't controlled. I bet you, probably, what it was? I bet you it was like some Saint Bernard female got taken advantage of by a Rhodesian Ridgeback Catahoula leopard dog cross. Is probably what happened. So probably a Rhodesian Ridgeback was running the neighborhood, and some female Saint Bernard was tied up, and that was it. She was in heat, and it was over. Oh, cats! There's another one for expensive. I can't get my head around it. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not gonna judge anybody for paying crazy money for a dog. But I'm not in that group of people. I was, I'm more along the lines of free, you know, free. That's me. The best dogs I ever had. Well, not the best, because Doug is probably no, Doug isn't the best dog. He's a good dog. You know, he's a good friend. He's the dog I needed, but I paid $300 for him. But that was because the guy wanted his money back from the rescue that he was rescuing. So that was a little different situation. But normally, every dog I've ever had in my life has been free. Like free. And then I donated money to them. Like get the dog for free, and then it was like, okay, well, here's $50 to help you with all the expenses you had for the last 8 weeks of feeding the dogs, you know, type of thing. But I ain't partaking in that industry of that crazy prices. Jack, if you can focus here for a second, I'll tell you something. Um, After Joey told me how much he paid for his pug, I was driving home thinking, you know, if I'm going to get another dog, I'm going to go rescue another dog. You know, I'm going to go look for a dog that's destined to die. You know, so and then put a big electric shock collar on him, and then let him loose with the ducks and stand there with the collar. All right, here we go. You're going to learn right now. You don't touch the ducks. You know what I mean? And do it live on YouTube too. I do it live. We're introducing the rescue dog to the ducks. He might just want to kill them right off the bat, and we got the collar. And we'll put Doug away so that Doug doesn't try to kill the rescue dog that's trying to kill the ducks. Because we wouldn't want that on YouTube, would we? Right? Doug lose it, and like the ducks are getting attacked, and what does Doug do? Goes and tears the rescue dog to pieces. No, we can't have that. No. That's the only way to teach them, Janie. There is no other way. And when you nail them with the shocker, you just nail them and keep nailing them so that it's just that it burns it into his head that they are just absolutely do not touch them. You know. No. Another way of doing it too is to put the ducks in a like a dog cage, and then run the electric fence around the dog cage so that he has to hit the electric fence, because the 9900 volts is much stronger whack than electric shock collar, so that he really gets like gets the lesson. That's what happened to Doug, the first day here. He rushed the pen and he got nailed with the electric fence. The very first day. It was 6 a.m. in the morning when that one happened. I never did. I don't think I ever shared that with you. It was a very, 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 very first morning. Because I got home at 8 o'clock at night with him. It was dark, or pretty close to dark. And then the next morning we were outside at 6 a.m. and he went outside and he just ran right at the pen. And the ducks all freaked out because he ran towards the pen so fast. And all the white wings, flapping. And then he got nailed. He ran right into the fence and got nailed by the fence. And then after that, every time the wings would flap and he would get all freaked out, he didn't bother him. So that was the first time ever. And then the brown chickens, I had to use a shock collar because he wanted to kill the brown chickens. He didn't like the brown chickens. Brown chickens were like, for some reason he wanted to do brown chickens. I don't know why. That was the only bird I had to use a shock collar, because for some reason he wanted to put the brown chickens in his mouth. The white, he didn't, but I think the white was because the very first morning when he stormed the pen, he got nailed with the shock of the fence, and that's why the white, he never bothered with the white birds. But the brown birds, different story. He needed to have individual shock for that one. Oh, snap, did you hear that? And now, he doesn't touch anything. Yeah, that was my elbow. My back's out. I'm having goose tonight, Jack. It's in the fridge. It's good. Tonight's having it. Goose tonight. I had bakery treats last night. Because remember I told you I went to the bakery when I was at the post office? Well, I didn't tell you how much stuff I bought at the bakery, but it was enough last night. That's what I had for supper still, bakery. What did I buy at the bakery? Bakery items. I feel a little sick today because of the bakery items. I shouldn't have went there. I never do normally. I never look across the road from the post office. It's a real bakery, like real, the old style. It's actually called Boncher Bakery. You know, and they really make wicked, wicked stuff. It's expensive, but it's really, 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 really good. Like, really good. It's like really good. Dunkers? I don't know what Dunkers are, Vista. I've never heard of a Dunker. They don't do donuts. That's what you're talking. So, I need to do a video backup of the egg recon. I can do that, Janie, if we're having problems. But it's just a real pain because I'm a little bit stressed right now. I'm a little bit tapped out for time right now. That's the problem, folks. I'm sorry that the show sucks right now, but I'm one man here, you know, and I'm tapped. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tapped. You have no idea how tapped I am. I am running like you know how I burn the. You know, actually, I was talking to my friend yesterday about this, and he says, you know, wintertime's usually you when you get to relax and recharge, and this winter hasn't been um, a good winter. There's no relaxing. Like honestly, I usually like to watch movies in the winter because I like to lay down and just watch. I love movies, and I haven't been able to do that. So yeah, I got to recharge last year when I got hit in the head with the big tree. I had 6 weeks of laying down recharging Vista. You forget? I had a good recharge. I did it with a swollen brain, but I did nothing for 6 weeks. If you're going to recharge, you got to do it with a swollen brain. Recharge, recovery, it's the same thing. It starts with an R. Actually starts with REC. So there you go. We're almost there. We got some serious egg action. We're going to be doing 1,000+ eggs to the food bank on Tuesday, folks. It's going to be the biggest egg run ever. How can you send me $500? Electronically, if you want. You can donate below. There's links below this stream. $500 will actually pay for an encoder. Well, the code encoder is 500. Well, if it's 500 US, that'll actually pay for one encoder that I have to buy today because I'm buying 4 encoders today, folks. I'm making an investment in the show today for the future. So, because it's a deal, and I don't want to have this summer or this spring going, where am I going to buy this stuff to do this? Because um, um, I want to make sure that we have the equipment here. Because you know, like think about it. We got the Magoon, which is so awesome, man. This is gonna make it. This year's gonna be so good, so good. You know, and I'm gonna wire up hardwire network cables to the Magoon. It's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, it's gonna be awesome this year. No, it is. It's gonna be so cool. So many ducks. Mets are setting us 1,000 ducks. And if I can pull off 600 or 700 in hatching, maybe 800. 800 is hard, but you know, 600, 700 in a hatch, in hatches, um, we could have just a ridiculous amount of ducks here. It's going to be good. What do you think they're sending us, Kelly? What did they send us last year? And I'm gonna have streams, like so many streams running now, like last year where we only had, we kept, alternating streams back and forth. It's going to be, it's going to be crazy, actually. Is the donation there? Did you donate? Did you seriously donate? You're not trolling me? Let me just open my old email up here. I got nothing yet. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, folks. Tom sent me an email. I don't, I haven't got nothing. I'm looking here. Hit send receive. No, nothing. Absolutely zero zip. We got nothing. Unless the PayPal is being slow. Goodbye, Tom. We'll talk later before you mail that the router, right? This way, I'm gonna check here because someone says they donated, and if they really did, we got to give them acknowledgement, right? It would be cool if they did because that would actually help today in the old purchase I've got to make. It would. Because I'm buying equipment today, folks, for the show. I'm looking. Nope. We've been trolled. Ain't happening. They didn't donate. So there you go. We just got trolled. So, Thomas, don't forget. Well, I don't know how you did it there, Marino. Oh, unless you did it on the GoFundMe. Is that what you did on GoFundMe? That's probably what it is. I haven't got the email. Let me go to the GoFundMe. Nope. Not on GoFundMe. We're getting double trolled here. We're getting trolled hard this morning. Morning trolls on a Saturday. It always happens. Something happens here. Oh, folks, I gotta go back to the website. I gotta go do egg recon too. The ducks are already outside, as you can tell by the live stream running outside, because I left the gates open last night because it was so nice. It wasn't really cold. It was only -7 here. So, but I really need to go back to focusing on my job to get this done, because I swore that this weekend it was going to get finished. Like this weekend, it has to get finished. This first wave has to happen. It has to be put to bed by Sunday night. As much as I really want to honestly, you know what I want to do, folks? I'm not going to lie, because I always tell you the truth, and I try not to leave. All I want to do is lay on the couch and watch movies. That's all I want to do. That's my state of mind's at, but I can't. I got to get this done. I got to get it done. because I don't want to work on it on Monday. I'd rather Monday be laying on the couch watching movies. It's like, oh, that's what I feel like doing. So it's really hard to get focused and to do something when you want to just lay on the couch and watch movies. If you know what I mean? So, I can make trolls invisible? Yeah, it's called a hammer. We have that here, Vid. We hammer people all the time. Oh, Virginia's birthday is on Tuesday. Virginia's going to be 17 on Tuesday. Or is it 27? She's 27 on Tuesday, sorry. This week's going to be cold? No way. Are we got a cold snap coming? Really? No, please, no cold snaps. I've had enough of the cold snaps. Is it really going to get cold this week? Oh no, there's a special. No, it's warm here. Actually, it's normal winter temperatures. Normal. But we got a special weather statement in effect. What's the special weather statement? Don't you love it, eh? We're in Canada. That's where we are. Well, also known as the Antarctica for anybody that's, a penguin fan. But they've got a special warning. It's going to snow. I'm telling you, man. It's like the government treats us like we're snowflakes. Like we're like it snows this time of year? No way. Like roughly 5 to 10 centimeters of snow later today, followed by a wintry mix. No way. We could have a wintry mix in the winter. Could you believe that? Like, who types this stuff? Like, I'm telling you, man, it's like, why are we getting a winter warning? Oh, that it's going to be wintry. It's winter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. Doug, Doug is snoring over there. Flood warning. Oh, the spring thaws are happening already. What doesn't ship to the Netherlands? Were you trying to buy something? I missed that. Sorry, folks. I was looking at the winter warning because, it's winter and they're giving us a winter warning. This is not a winter shirt. Put on a winter shirt and you'll feel better. I feel great. A little tired today. I gotta go do egg recon. And then I gotta come in here and do work. That's what I should do. I should do that. I should go do egg recon and then come in here and just immerse myself into the website again. I think I should do that. I should focus, eh? If I really want to get this done this weekend, I really should focus. I shouldn't be goofing around here. Right? This shirt's really bright, man. Did Deb show up yet? Well, it's California. It's 6:03 a.m. She might be just waking up right now. Magoon Lake mouse pad? I can do that for you, Inga. For you, I would do a special one off. I can do that. Let me write this down because Inga's given me a request. So you want the last day photo? It won't be panoramic because it's a mouse pad, unless you want to put like a whole bunch of mouse pads together. But I got a picture. Actually, I have a good picture. that would work. I got many actually. I got a couple hundred from that day I have to go through. It'd be interesting how it shows up, how it works. Doug shirts, yeah, we got Doug shirts. We're gonna have Doug shirts, Doug faces, big giant Doug heads. Before he got gray on his eyebrows, because the pictures are from last fall, sitting by the Magoon, the last day. No, the last day the Ducks were here. Mr. Troll left us, eh? Do you notice that? He's gone now? Oh, man. You know, I was being polite too, you know, like that he, he said that that he donated there, and, I was going to acknowledge him and be polite and acknowledge his generosity, eh? It's the cry wolf of donations. You know? That's what you get for being nice, see? And then people wonder why I'm nasty to the newcomers. You realize, folks, though, that we're going to have a bad year for new people coming here driving us nuts. I had an idea, though, how to do this. I had a brainwave, actually, on how to get rid of the to not have to deal with the idiots. I have a brainwave. And you're gonna, I know people say, oh, I don't do Facebook, I don't do Twitter, but this is my idea. Is that I'm gonna run a stream that's 24/7 for the ducklings, okay? Because we're gonna have the equipment available to do this. But we're gonna disable the chat. And that's the one that'll go viral, all right? Or we'll just let the chat go and we just don't go there. But then what I'll do is I'll have a camera set up right beside it. Another camera, okay? That will be an unlisted stream that will only be posted on Twitter and Facebook. So you're going to have to go on Twitter and Facebook to get the unlisted stream URL so that you can have the Duck family civil conversation in the comment section. All right? So we'll have one stream for trolls, okay? And that'll be just a crap fest in the comment section. And then we'll have an unlisted stream which is strictly for true Duck fans. Because we are going to have a bad, like last year. When you got 400,000 views a day happening on a stream, you attract all the bad peoples. Or was it 40,000? It was 5,000 an hour. It was 5,000 an hour, and that attracts way too much of the bottom dwellers of YouTube. So you're going to have to do Facebook and Twitter. Well, the thing is, Janie, is that here's the thing, all right, is that the chat helps for it to go viral, okay? Because the more chatting you do on it, the more credibility it gives the stream, and then YouTube recommends it to more people, okay? So, and if they, if they're true people like interested in it, they'll sub to the channel, and then they'll discover other streams that we will talk about, the secret streams, and then they will join into the secret streams and be part of the Duck family, and then the trolls. So, you know what I mean? There's the only way we gotta work around it. But if I turn off the chat, the streams don't get promoted the same. So we just have to have, I guess we could call it taking one for the team. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, just did this. We're gonna have one stream that's just meant for the taking one for the stream. It's like, yeah, there's a stream going there, but nobody with a brain would go to it. You follow me? It's the trolling stream. It's sort of like the one that's thrown out to YouTube. To, it's like, yeah, okay, how many trolls can we catch with this one? Well, that stream, Vista, we would just let it run rampant. It would be the stream we just ignore. Unless you just want to go over there and just hammer people, for fun, power trip. Like get yourself some drinks, turn some tunes on, and just see how many people you can ban in an hour. Just for fun, you could do that. You know, you would have a game, a shot game. Every time you hammer somebody, you have to do a shot. How long would you last? Well, no, you'd have to go with just a sip because you'd be pinned drunk. You'd be on the floor. You'd be banning the wrong people. So you just go sips. Okay, sip, sip, sip. You don't drink any liquids at all. Don't you get dehydrated? But it's a drinking game, Janie. That's the whole point about it. How does Jack FM get away with ignoring copyright pieces? I don't know. I don't know who's Jack FM. Don't forget to sub to the backup channel, folks. I gotta keep promoting that just in case, because the backup channel, you never know what's going to happen here. We already had a false alarm with YouTube shutting us down. So actually, you know what? We could use the backup channel as the troll channel. That's another option. There's another option, folks. Is I could use the that one and just run that stream for trolls. But it's hard to control that because then, yeah, I don't know. I gotta get my head around this one. How to do this? How do we control what's going to happen here? Because I know what's going to happen. Like, don't you love my shirt, Zombie? It was sent to me by a fan that makes them. I love it. I think it's a cool looking shirt. The link's below to Deb Store. She makes custom tie-dye shirts in California. And she's not a Democrat. So I think she's a Trump supporter. I just probably cost her 50% of her sales right there, but I got to get my head around how we're going to do this. Trump has no brains, but he's a billionaire. Well, I'd like to be a billionaire with no brains then. Sign me up there, Mr. Zombie. I wouldn't mind being a billionaire and no brains. Who would like that one? Sign me up, because then you could pay people to think for you. Oh, we got someone that's gonna get banned. But come on, hammers. Where are the hammers? Come on. Why so slow this morning? Inga. What happened to Vista? Did she step away from her computer? Yeah, it was done by somebody else, Vista. I can't believe it. You made me look at that long. My eyes are hurt. It's burned into my brains. Foul language. I can't handle that. Can't handle it. Can't handle it. I could have done it twice. That's how slow you people were this morning. I have a new wish. I want to be brainless and a billionaire. That's my new wish in life. I want to be a brainless billionaire. Uh, oh, we have somebody from Thailand. I'm pretty sure that's Thai. Hello, Thai. I think it's Thailand. It looks like Thai to me, but then again, I'm not exactly the best when it comes to other languages. Let me just take a look here. It looks like Thai. Yes, it does. Let's just see if the Google Translate. What does Google Translate say it is? And I was right. It is Thai. Woohoo, man. Well, good morning, Thai. Thailand. I nailed that one, eh? Sometimes I get it. Unfortunately, I don't know. Well, let me just see. What does Google Translate say that is? Does Google Translate say what their username is? No, I got Vista. I don't know your web. I clicked on Vista's name, and now I'm at Vista's channel here. I want to go to this channel here, the Thai. What does the name translate to? Monroe. Monroe Car. Monroe. Okay. Hello, Monroe. I don't know if that's really your name. I'm not good. We have to translate everything you say, Monroe. I'm sorry, but what did you just say? No, see, that's not even coming up. Whatever you just typed, it ain't working. Google doesn't know what it is, Monroe. Savadika. I don't know what that is. You know, if you got a 2-year-old and everything's quiet, something is going to catch on fire soon. You know that, right, Kelly? Just warning you. Or you're soon going to hear a big crash. Speaking of crashes, I watched. This is my last thing. I gotta say goodbye. I gotta go do. Egg recon, and I gotta get back to work. But I got something to tell you. I watched this video the other day, and the very end of the best those fail videos on YouTube. But this was right at the very end. Somebody sent me the link, and it was at the very end of the video. And there were these 2 German kids, and they were doing a magic trick in their house, and they were pulling the tablecloth out from underneath all the dishes on the table. And the 2 kids, one little boy and a big, I'd say like 8 and 10 type age, okay, brothers. Well, I assume they're brothers, and it was so cute. And the little 8-year-old brother standing behind the 10-year-old, eh? And he grabs and he pulls I thought for sure it was going to be like dishes flying everywhere, but he pulls it off, and it like perfect, absolutely perfect. That like he pulls it, and all the dishes stay on the table. But the problem was when he pulled it, he stepped backwards to pull really fast on the tablecloth, and he bumps into his brother, and his brother flies backwards into the wall unit, and the whole wall unit, TV and everything comes down and takes everything out. It's so epic. And the poor little brother gets crushed by the wall unit. I cracked up. I must have watched, I kept replaying it. I played it in slow-mo. I bet you I watched it 10 times. It was at least 10 times I watched it. At least 10 times. It was so funny. So funny. I bet you I watched it 20 times. Because the poor brother, he got checked basically by his bigger brother stepping back. But his big brother dingled dish fell off the table until the wall unit hit the table and destroyed everything. But poor the little German brothers, it was so funny. I wish I could find the link. It's somewhere buried in my history. It was a couple days ago. I laughed so hard. It was so funny. Oh. I don't think their parents were too happy, Inga. But you know my first thought of when I saw it, I said to myself, if I had kids, I would screw all the wall units to the walls, so that would never happen. I would never, because I remember as a kid, I remember almost taking a wall unit out also as a kid. And anybody who has young boys really should screw their furniture to the walls. That was my first thought. Just to be safe. Yeah, like the IKEA straps. Exactly. Exactly. But I would just go with 3-inch screws and right to the wall. You're supposed to do that at the furniture stores? Tells you to do that in Virginia? See, when we were kids, we were just told not to play in the house. But we did anyways. Oh, they destroyed the room though. It was bad. Okay, before I say goodbye, I gotta see if I can pull it up. I just want to see if I can pull it up. Maybe I can in my history. I might be able to do it, and I can share just the ending of it with you, and I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay? Because maybe I can find it. Okay. Let me just take. Maybe I can. When did I see this? No. Why can't it show you your fails? How do you get this right here? No, it's not showing me the fails. It is, but it's not giving them by date of I've seen them. Or is it? Maybe it is. No, well, maybe. This way. Let me just see if this is it. No. No, that's not it. No. Why is it not showing me my history of fails? Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, hang on. Yes, I found it. There's two good. Oh, sorry. Oh, my low battery just came out. Okay, I just found it, folks. This one has got this one. There's only two good fails on it. Only two I really like, but it's the first one I like and the very end. So I'm just gonna post the whole thing, the link for you, just so you can have a little bit of laugh. But honestly, it's only the very beginning of it, okay, and the very end that are any good in my books. All right. All right. So I'm gonna send it to you right now. Here it is. There's the link. The very beginning and the very end are the only ones that are any good on these on this fail video. Okay. The very beginning's just cute, the first one. And then the very end is where the little German kids, I think they're German, okay, that they destroy the house with the magic trick. All right. Is my shirt in the fail video? Well, I don't think so. I don't know how it could be in there since it's here, and that's on another channel, not my channel. Yeah, the first guy was pretty mean, eh? Hitting the girl with the stainless bowl, but she took it pretty good, you know. She had a pretty good magic trick going there. I laughed. It was like, oh, I found it quite cute, but it was bad, you know, getting hit in the head with a stainless bowl. Because I have a whole new respect when it comes to getting hit in the head. I don't think you should hit anybody in the head. I have, after my concussion, heads are a no-go zone. Don't be touching the head. So, the head is, it's a delicate piece of equipment, if you know what I mean. All right, folks, I'm going to go, but check out the end of that video for the little boys. The little boys at the end, they destroyed their parents' room. Poor little boy getting bum checked into the unit. Oh, man. And he just goes like limp spaghetti when he gets nailed. Poor little guy. So I am going to go do an egg recon right now. So there's going to be another egg recon. Oh, you watched it, Inga? Did you laugh? He's like, and he's so cute, eh? He's just a little cute little guy, and he just got nailed. Like, He's like his arms. He's just going boom, boom. It's like, ah. Uh, I watched that so many times. I just kept clicking back, back, back. I was like, oh, that poor little guy. His big brother masters the tablecloth pull, and then they just ditch it. Oh. All right, that's enough of promoting other people's channels and other people's product this morning. I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to go do a recon right now, and then I'm going to get on with my day here because I've got to. I think I'm going to put the male that's in the hospital is going to go back with the flock today because his foot is fine. He can go back. Females can't because the females have to stay in. They're not done yet. And plus, I gotta stop feeding that one girl antibiotics, and I gotta keep her in the garage because her eggs are contaminated, so she can't even go back to the flock. She's got the whole winter in the garage basically, but the male can go back. He's good. Today I'm gonna put him back with the flock. It's time for him to go back and harass the girls in the situation here. So I'm going to go do an egg recon, and I'm going to go start my day, and then I'm going to go sit in front of a computer and work on the store and to continue. And I'm going to look at the poll results to see what everybody thinks that I should be doing on the profit margin on the store. So don't forget to vote. If you don't vote, don't complain. That's the deal. All right, talk to you later.